Today I want to show you what is called the running chain. When you're trying to do a lot of detail on something, you will want to put something like this on, like this little guy has, or maybe on his horns. I'm going to teach you today how you can easily create that and easily stitch it on. What you're going to do first is you're going to pull out quite a bit of thread. This thread right here is what you're going to stitch it on with. And then you are going to start by making your loop for your chain. And then, of course, you're going to now just chain. And you're going to just start chaining and chaining and chaining until the cows come home. Now the beauty of this is you can chain as much or as little as you want, but yet you're not going to have to cut it off and then figure out if you didn't have enough, then you got to figure out how to put more on. This, you just leave it on. If you need a few more, you put on a few more. If you don't need that many, you just pull it out and then trim off what you don't need and run your loop right through there. Now, this is how you're going to put it on. You're going to take a needle and thread it through, and then you're going to lay it right on where you want your thing. And then as you're going along, you're going to take your needle and thread and you're going just to baste your trim right where you want it. Now let's say that I wanted to stop right there. I don't want to add any more. What I'm going to do is clip here, and then I'm going to just run a thread through, and then I'm going to stitch it off right there. Finish stitching it up, stitch it off, stitch this off, run it back through so you can't see my lines, and it's done. You don't have a lot of waste or anything like that. Now I pulled out quite a bit here because if you're going to do all of this, you're going to want to have quite a bit of string that you can baste with. If you're only going to do that much, you're not going to baste with very much. So you'd maybe do only that much.